Poker has a funny way of exposing arrogance. One minute you're smiling, talking trash, and trying to intimidate the table. The next, you're staring at the board wondering what just happened. And if there's one player you never want to underestimate, it's Phil Ivey. Today we're watching cocky poker players learn that lesson the hard way.
That's nasty. That's a triple. Dipple.
Triple.
60.
With the table having big player names like Daniel Negreanu, Patrick Antonius, Tom Dwan, and many more, Helmuth flops a set and he is 100% sure he will win the hand, but Phil Ivey will get the best out of it.
So 30 a man.
75.
Ivey fires 23,000.
I'm gonna raise. I'm all in.
Call.
He said call. Hold it. Okay. I gotta do some reverse insurance here, I guess, Phil.
What's that?
5% you got, man. How much you got? How
Um,
much you wanna bet?
What do you want to do?
well, let me see. How many outs do I have? It's pretty easy.
Which is fine on a computer.
I'm just trying to figure it out quick, Phil, so we don't waste time.
You got
How
10
many outs
outs.
do I have? 10 outs? So,
10 out of 44, 1 out of 11.
what?
Or not 1 out of 4.4, I mean.
3.4?
1 out of 4.4. You win 1 out of every 4.4 times. So yeah, 3.4.
So I'll do,
I don't really care.
What are the odds to hit?
44 cards, 10 of them win.
From 44?
yep.
So 10 out of 44. 1 in 4.4.
10 out of 44,
3.4 to 1,
3.4.
I can tell that I didn't have any of those cards.
3.4 to 1? Is it?
I didn't have any of
I guess
those
I'll just
cards.
take it for 10,000.
For what?
10 to
What would you take?
34,000.
Why?
You
That's
betting
right
10
odds.
more?
Why would I do that?
No, I'm taking with Patrick.
You know, I have a bad feeling for this. I don't want to do
I
it.
feel like I'm going to lose it too, so.
Let's just play.
Here comes 7 of
Wait, wait,
spades.
wait, I
Rip
wanna-
that
I
7 of
wanna-
spades.
I have a bad feeling. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just
10's
feel that
full's gonna win for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
I want 60 on the props list.
Are we dealing?
I'll give you 2.8 to 1 for as much as you want.
2.8 to 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not for as much as you want because I'm in the pot, so it's not really fair.
So 28,000 to 10,000, right?
So,
So let's do 56,000 to 20,000.
no, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do it because I'm in the pot. I changed my mind. If I was out of the pot, you would get it.
Okay, so does that mean we're dealing with last card? Well, no, I mean, I want to get some insurance. I don't want to be out
Well,
of
are
the
you gonna
game.
give it to
I
him?
don't even know which
I'm not
side they
giving
want.
it to
He's not giving it to him. Are you gonna give it to
Why
him?
won't you give it to him?
I don't
do it.
big money out
I'm not interested. I want to see the last
I
card.
don't do it. I want to see the last card.
All right, deal it then, I guess. There's nothing I can do.
Are there any picture cards in there? 3.
Helmuth gets his policy bid rejected.
No, I finally trapped somebody.
And this is how you shut Phil Helmuth up. But the next player will even get a worse punishment. His name is Gavin Smith, and sadly he is not with us anymore. But this moment will ever be remembered as one of the worst coolers ever.
It was ridiculous.
Ivey's limped with a couple of 10s. He's got a $10,000 lead over Gavin Smith. Blinds at 8 and 1600.
What's that?
Gavin check calls with a pair of 4s. And he spikes a second pair on the turn. Ivey's 10's no longer the best hand, but he'll bet 4,000.
Okay.
Gavin just calls. River pairs the board with a 3. Gavin's 2 pair is now counterfeited. Ivey has 10s and 3s, and once again the best hand.
Kidding me? What's that?
13.
Are you kidding? Wow. I think I've played this in a way that you think I have like some sort of a spade draw and a straight draw. But I don't. I don't think you'd value bet a 9. So either have a flush, full house, or nothing. Well, it really looks like I have nothing. It really looks like I was chasing. Doesn't it? 13,000 is a big bet, but that's what it looks like to me. Hey, let me think about this. I have to think about this.
Gavin's getting slightly better than 2-1 on a call.
That's what it looks like to me. It looks like to me that you think I probably had a straight draw, maybe picked up a flush draw, have nothing. I can't even beat a 9 now. That's a terrible river card. But I don't think he'd value bet a 9. $13,000. All right, let's go. Nice. That's a fantastic bet. That's why you're as good as you are. I had you on the turn. I had you on the turn. Wow. That's why you're as good as you are there, Phil. Good bet.
Not exactly a true...
In this moment, Leone holds pocket rockets, which is the strongest pair you can get. And with a super dry flop, he thinks he is winning this hand 100%. But Phil Ivey gets incredible lucky and plays him out perfectly. Also, if you like this type of content, just hit that like and subscribe button because it costs nothing and helps me a lot. Thank you.
He really is home in the range.
I thought Phil might re-raise there. You know, I guess he's not giving Leone credit for as big a hand as he has. He doesn't want to scare him off by putting in the re-raise at this point.
No, will there be any more twists in this hand? Well, not on that card. The 10 comes out, it's a nothing card. It means absolutely nothing. It doesn't influence any of the 2 hands, help them or hinder them.
But it might actually help Leone a little bit because he can give credit Phil Ivey for Jack 10 here. If Phil goes over the top of him right now, he might get away from the hand.
I wonder, will Phil just call this? Will he take the risk of giving Leone one more card?
Yeah, there's too many scare cards that could come on the river here. Any ace, king, queen, 9, even an 8, any club, those are all going to scare off the worst hand. So if I was Phil, I would just push it all in now while I know I'm almost certainly ahead.
And take the big pot. Take the big pot.
I mean, even if it's not so much to deny Leone a chance to hit the river card and beat him, but it's to make sure that something like the ace of clubs doesn't pop off and scare Leone away.
Well, he's only called it. He's done exactly that. He's trying to get the maximum amount of chips for the maximum amount of risk. Oh, well, it's not the card that obviously gives Leone a winning hand, but it is one of the scare cards. And he's went all in. Ivey called him quicker than he said all in. He turns over the pocket rockets and they have been turned over by Phil Ivey's number of the beast. There's 2 leagues in world poker. There's the professional level, and there's the Ivy League.
Cat's got what? Here, Ivey holds the weaker hand, but surprisingly, he will try to make one of the craziest bluffs in poker history. Watch till the end to see how it went out.
When left and you end up getting 4th, you may actually be more like, all right, you're like, I did pretty well for the situation. If you get 2nd, though, you're always just like, oh, especially if you're not, if it's like close, if it's not a dominatingly.
When Wykin started this heads-up battle, he was happy to be down to the last 2. Now he's built up his stack. He's thinking about winning it.
Yeah.
Phil, well, having had such a huge stack with 5 left, anything less than first would feel like a failure.
Phil,
even starting the heads-up, right? He had 11 to 3 lead, 11.5 to 3.5.
And look at this. I mean, this is barreling into Wykin Young's top pair here, and if you're Wykin Young, this is a. I mean, look at that. They're close, and this is gonna be for the chip lead. This pot, and if Phil Phil doesn't keep betting or improve, he is going to be an underdog, and that was a bet he was looking to take down. He gets called here and thinking about what things he can do. And this card in particular, I would imagine, favors Wyken Young's range a lot, right? If you're Phil, you're not betting so many 10s necessarily, and Wyken Young's definitely going to check call a lot of 10s, especially 10 with backup. So if you're Phil, you may shut down here, realizing too, well, you may, but then you may just reach for a big stack of blue.
I'm with you. This feels like a shutdown card, but...
And, you know, again, Wyken Young not going to be thrilled to see this bet, although I think your hand was too good to go away. But look at the bluffs. Is Phil going to be bluffing the King-Jack, Jack-9? You know, you wouldn't maybe think just some 6Xs are going for bluffs here, but...
On the flip side, Jeff, I just talking about how both players have been playing fairly passive post. We haven't seen too much action. Maybe Phil deciding, right, let's throw something out there.
Now if you're Wyken Young, you kind of realize if you were behind Queen-King or Ace-Queen, maybe this opponent wouldn't just keep betting here. So it's sort of really polarizing to a 10 or not.
And King on the river, not a card that either player want to see.
But a Jack here for him is a key card too, because he knows that, you know, the Jack-9 that's a straight, or somehow Ace-Jack if he was betting and barreling off a gut shot, which maybe like spades, he has no spade in his hand, like that would be one of the few. You know, it's less likely his opponent has a straight now with the Jack, so it's very interesting.
At the same time though, Phil can obviously have aces, he can have kings. He can still have something like King-Jack. Wow.
Whoa, it's going to work. It's gotta work. That looked like the full, I mean, how could it be such a sick call? Wow,
yeah, I mean,
this is
he has the worst hand he's ever going to get the river with here. He can't
unbelievable stuff. I mean, just like that, it was a rip. What a follow through.
There we go.
Man.
Phil Ivey's had enough.
Helmuth's hand is definitely better than Ivey's, and with a super dry flop, he is most likely to win it unless Phil Ivey does some magic psychology.
Helmuth has Ivey in trouble here.
Check it, Phil.
Ace-Jack against Queen-Jack, and he's checking in the dark.
I'm sick of letting this guy run over me every hand. I'm getting awfully sick of it.
I don't know how you play the hand like that, Phil. I mean, I really
This is the way I played against Phil. I let him steal a few
Why
for
don't you
later.
move all in on that hand? I mean, you've got to have the best hand, and he won't call you.
I'm doing the same thing with aces.
You still probably got the best hand. You're laying down the best hand. I bet you're laying down the best hand.
I agree. I agree. There's a high probability.
I had a king. I had King-9 on.
I don't like the way he played that hand.